Okay, update on the Camaro. It's now out of the booth and the doors and front end are back on. So it's still gun finish. Ricky Bobby was in and started slapping the front suspension all back together yesterday. So we just got these wheels on just so we can move it around because Toby is currently machine polishing the wheels for this car. So the next job to do is get the whole thing wet, flattened and polished. But before that, I need to get the boot lid, the doors and the scoop prepped and ready for Pace, who is going to do the sign writing on. So here's the other door. So I flattened this back through to 2000 so that Pace can do the infill of the white lettering and then the airbrushing that will need to go on. And then I will lacquer the doors again over that so it's sealed in. But the boot lid is also flatted down, but we're gonna get this and the hood scoop flatted and polished because they will be sign written like the original here. But it will say something different. But that will go straight on top of a polished surface, so that will be finished. I got to finish flatten that and then polish it and then get the scoop and do it and get the other door off of the car and get it flattened down to 2000 like this and then get it over to Pace to do that. And whilst he's doing that, I'll get the rest of the shell wet, flattened and polished and then continue putting it back together, which is the exciting bit, and find out how many bits that I didn't actually finish when putting it together. I definitely know there's some welding on the parachute mount and things like that I haven't finished, and there's other things which I know there's some tin work in the boot I never finished off. So we're pretty far behind schedule. I think it's 5 weeks now until the event we want to go to. So we'll keep pushing on and hopefully we'll get there and it will be finished and it'll be lovely and everyone will be happy and we'll have a cider and talk nonsense about old race cars. So keep watching. Okay, I completely forgot I was supposed to be filming the rebuild of the Camaro. It's been an extremely hectic couple of weeks to get to where we are now. As you can see behind me, the engine is in, the gearbox is in, all the front suspension is on. None of it's done up yet. We've got to go through and check all of that. The whole shell has been flat and polished. Gearbox in there as well. Ricky Bobby's been in with his new hip and he's starting to put all the wiring loom back in. The brakes are starting to go in and the pedals are starting to go in. The back axle is now in. The fuel pump's in. Rear lights are starting to go together. So it's all coming together quite nicely at the moment. There are a couple bits which are holding this up. We still don't have our panels back from Pace, who is doing the sign writing. So they should be back soon. The wheels are off being polished and the tyres are still on the boat on their way here. So we don't have them yet. We have the seats down here, all getting ready to go in, and a bit of tin work. And if I take you over here, and if we go in the booth, all of the tin work for the back of the car has now been sprayed, and I'm gonna start fitting that all back in today. There's the rear firewall section that we've done. It's the only fancy bit. The rest of it's all quite boring. Ricky Bobby should be in a bit later, so we'll have a catch up with him and see how his new hip's going. And he's been sort of sitting on this chair, on the 86 chair, and leaning in the car here and doing all of the electrical stuff. And I've just been going around and cleaning things and putting stuff on, making it look nice. So we have, from this weekend, we have about 3 weeks till the Nostalgia Nationals. We're obviously a lot closer than we were last week. I was a little bit skeptical whether we were actually going to get it finished on time, but we had a good week on it, getting all that paint flat and polished, the panels sent off, the engine or all the running gear in. So there's still a long way to go, but it's actually looking a little bit more plausible that we will be there. So we'll keep pushing on keep you updated, and hopefully we'll see you at the track at Santa Pod in 3 weeks. If you are there, make sure you come around and have a chat with us about the car, and yeah, let us know what you think.
Got some goodies?
Yeah, there's too many people out there. I don't like people. But we
don't want to cause a scene.
Let me wait for them to go. And it's windy. I got some goodies. I got some goodies in the van. It's windy as well. I don't want to drop them. Come and have a look.
They're pretty heavy.
Also, the back doors don't open.
Oh.
I'll have to go through the side door, like.
It's a good job you gave yourself so much room. Good job you gave yourself so much room.
What was also nice is I didn't get caught speeding this time, like I did when I dropped them off.
I thought that was Ricky Bobby on the way to the operation.
Oh!
No. Are they all there?
Look at that, look.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome? So I'll just pick them up from Pace.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Paul 555.
That looks mint. Let's have a look. Let's have a focus in on that.
Zoomy boy. Don't they look like they're floating? It looks like it's floating off the panel. This will even better once it's got some lacquer on it. So the doors will get re-lacquered. The boot lid will stay as it is. Robinson's Race Cars, some motor company. Which is close because it's almost like that one. Must be two places.
Yeah.
Same name. There's only so many names to go around, I guess. Yeah, so we get it out then.
That looks fucking mint.
They're awesome, aren't they? I'm glad the carbon shadow things panned out.
I like the little airbrush stars to make it look shiny. Yeah, that's mint. Right, come on, let's do it.
Take this bit first. Don't look underneath because I didn't paint it very well.
Everyone has been busy. Ricky Bobby has been focusing on the inside here, doing some of the wiring loom and plumbing up the brakes. As you've seen in the last clip, we've got the boot lid and the doors. Charles had to go up putting the window in this morning, put nice chrome trims on. Look at them, look at the gaps. Lovely. Even the chute bags on. And Charles is over here wet flatting. But not flatting for polishing. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Slight issue. Lacquering in the doors. Seen the other one over there. On the panel stands in the booth. May have slightly got a bit hooked up. Door, floor, straight into the grids in the booth. Which is alright because we've still got like 2.5 weeks until we go racing. So there's plenty of time. So, luckily it's just this lower area because that went straight down and then it landed this way down. Not straight on Pace's
jam
fresh.
Side.
Yeah, it didn't land jam side down, straight on Pace's fresh sign writing and airbrushing. So, stoppered these up with a little bit of stopper mixed with some fiberglass filler, bit of red jam. And I'm going to wet flat it and just puff the stripes back in and then re-lacquer the whole door. But I've convinced myself that this is a good thing because if you look at the original door down there, someone's really badly blown that one in as well.
I didn't notice that.
So it's going to be, you know, the attention to detail on this
heritage. The heritage of the paint
car
job
is second to none. So stay tuned. Hopefully Bobby will turn up. He's decided after the day off his hip must be playing him up. And we'll try and actually get this car finished so we can go racing. It's close though. Yeah.
Is this bit getting done in 5-wheel silver then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna aerosol silver that in and then not even lacquer it. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same door as well.
Oh yeah.
They must have got caught up the same as you did.
That's what I reckon. They got the airline hooked around the stand and was like, yeah, and then
Explosion.
I'm not saying that is what happened, but it's plausible. Peeling your stickers off! He's peeling your stickers off!
You son of a gun.
Stop messing about. Here we are then. Well, Bobby's trying to wobble that one all the way back, but it's actually like making him walk a bit better with his new hip. Mikey's got the front ones. Got the other one. Michael, my good friend Michael. So we're just going to walk them back. The workshop's just over there behind that building. And we're going to sling them on and get the car outside. I don't sound very excited about it, do I? But they are shiny. Look at that, look how shiny that is. This one, look, just rolling back on its own. Alright, I'm scared now. We should have had Ricky Bobby here for this, really. He hasn't really been about much in there. He has been about, he's been doing stuff, but he's got a new leg, hasn't he? He's got magic legs. But Ricky Bobby ordered these shocks. Ricky Bobby got the job of ordering these shocks at least 2 years ago. I'd say
and the
9
rest.
years ago.
When I first started.
Pre-COVID. And they finally turned up, what day is it? Wednesday. 2 days before we leave. 2 days before we leave to go racing. A box in a box.
Damn it, I thought they were going to be AVO.
These shocks have been on a journey. Not these specific ones. They haven't sent my old ones back either. There's no springs.
Shut up. Fuck off.
There's no springs. They sent them with no springs. Ricky, you dickhead. Oh my god, that's amazing. They aren't no good to no one.
Oh.
I better ring them up, haven't I?
Yeah, what, are you still on the leaf springs?
Maybe they're new ones and the springs are internal.
I think that's a spring seat there, mate. You're gonna have to get your old ones back at least.
Yeah, like they've not sent the old ones back either. Let's go racing, mate.
The fixed bar as it is.
Alright, she's gonna be pretty stiff on the back.
That is hilarious.
Oh, you've got my phone, I can't ring him. Let me ring him. Okay, it has been a extremely busy 2 weeks, so we've been cracking on with the Camaro and also a lot of other normal work. So there's a bit of a jump in the car, so I'm going to take you around and show you it now. Everyone's next door working on it because it is Thursday, and obviously we are towing up to Santa Pod tomorrow. So it's all a bit last minute. The shockies have just turned up today, so like I said, everyone's next door cracking on with it. Lots has happened. The front end is here and all built up. The splitter's now painted in satin black, and we have chrome painted the fiberglass bumper, fitted all the lights and all of that stuff. The doors are now finished and built up with the windows, and I've quickly whipped up the door cards. They're good enough to go racing the weekend, but I'll probably end up swaging some more stuff into those once we get back, but they'll do for this weekend. There's the old doors. So I'll take you next door now so you can see what's going on. The trailer's here, ready for later. Stan's here putting the rear tubs in. The car has now been running. The new shocks are in. Ricky Bobby's down there with his new magic leg. You haven't seen him very much recently because, well, he's been in hospital a lot, hasn't he? Let's have a look. Is it this side? Let's have a look at him. Oh, look at that! I'm not going to show you the rest of his injuries because I won't be able to put it up on YouTube for all of you lot. Mikey's here. My good friend Michael. And lots of stuff has been happening in here. I can't even remember exactly what, but stuff's been happening that gets cars finished and ready to go. So we are currently getting the shockies in, getting the rest of the bits in, and then Mikey's brought his scales over, so we're going to roll it back onto those and actually see if we're anywhere in the ballpark and how much it's all going to weigh now it's complete. Inside, we've got all the seats and everything in. The dash is all in, up there.
Can you stop filming?
A little bit of tidying up. What's that?
Can you put the other arch liner in, please?
this is what it's been like for the last 2 months, right? I'm just trying to, you know, make some content and rub down primer, and I get shouted at. I told you earlier in the video, all they do is just keep on at me. Like we're in a rush or something, like we've only got 1 day left to go. So I'm gonna get that other wheel tub in so that my good friend Michael stops having a go at me. And that's what we're doing. Stan, do you want to add anything or no?
What? Or no?
Or no?
No.
All right then.